All right, I'm ready. I'm ready to receive all the flack, all the hate, all the backlash. I'm ready for it. I'm about to say a sentence that very few people say. I like Castlevania Judgment. I know. This game is hated by pretty much the entire Castlevania fanbase, and it's nowhere near perfect. It has a lot of problems. The controls are a bit weird for a fighting game, but once you get used to them, especially if you use the GameCube controller, it's really fun. Honestly, once you get accustomed to how the controls work, it's enjoyable. So I'd like to bring up a new theory about this game, and that is, Castlevania Judgment is not a bad game, you all just suck at it. But alright, I'm not going to spend the whole video defending this game. There are two things about this game that everyone can agree on. The first thing is that the character designs are awful. The character designs in this game were created by Takeshi Obata, most known for his work on the popular anime Death Note. I love Death Note. It's a fantastic series and has a lot of great character designs. What went wrong here, Takeshi? What went wrong here? I know you're all here to see my thoughts on these garbage character designs, so I've decided to give you guys a special little presentation of the characters. Okay, so we got Light Yagami's BDSM fantasy. Whip Me Harder, Daddy. I don't think that's what a pirate is supposed to look like. Robes, those are so last season. I do not like the Cone of Shame. Eric LaKid. Hey guys, this is Steve editing the video currently. I forgot to bring this up earlier, but why is Eric LaCard a kid? No, seriously, why is Eric LaCard a kid? He appeared in 2 games, and in both of them, he was a full-grown adult. Why is he a kid? Why is Eric LaCard a kid in this game? It makes no sense. Why is he a kid? Seriously, see, we was introduced 1 game ago. Why change your design? Okay, you actually don't look bad. Boobs! Why are you in this game? Why are you in this game? Oh, come on. How do you fuck up the Grim Reaper's design? Alright, like father, like son, I guess. You will never, ever be as cool as Saint Germain. So you'll probably wonder what the hell is up with this roster. I know the game is trying to pull big fan favorites like Simon, Alucard, Trevor, but they're leaving out a bunch of other fan favorites. Where's Charlotte or Jonathan? Where's Hector? Where's Richter? Where the fuck is Soma Cruz? Oh no, we had to make room for huge fan favorite characters like the Golem and Aeon, who only appears in this game, by the way. And who could forget Cornell? Why Cornell? Who played Legacy of Darkness? The story is about as non-canon as non-canon goes. Aeon, a time manipulator not unlike Saint Germain from Curse of Darkness, is pulling in heroes and villains from various time periods from the Castlevania series in order to defeat the Time Reaper, who is a completely original design and totally not just Death's design from Curse of Darkness. Nope, not at all. He was sent from 1,000 years into the future to defeat Dracula by Galamoth. Galamoth, the villain from Kid Dracula. Like I said, none of this is even remotely canon. Each character has their own story where they fight random arrangement of other characters, but each has their own set boss battles. Every character will start by fighting Aeon and finish by fighting their respective antagonists for the story. Although, I admit, I find it kind of strange how Alucard is the only one who fights Dracula. Wouldn't Simon or Trevor or, everyone else? But hey, that's what arcade mode is for. Arcade mode is more like your traditional fighting game, where you just fight random characters, and then you fight Dracula at the end. But anyway, back to story mode. The stories are really nothing special, and they range from Simon Belmont finding out his destiny, to Alucard doing the whole "I'll defeat you, father" thing, to Maria's strange obsession with boobs. I'm not making this up. I wish I was. It's really uncomfortable. I guess I should start talking about the gameplay now. Each character has their own unique moves, like other fighting games. Certain moves are mapped to certain buttons, so there's not a lot of combos going around this here. Each character also has their own unique special move, which can do an insane amount of damage, great for finishing off your opponents. After completing every character's story, you have the option of doing an extra story with any character you want, where you fight Aeon again, and then you fight the Time Reaper, and he acts more like a normal boss than a regular fighting game. Gee, I wonder why. And now I think it's time I bring up the other thing that everyone can agree on. Whether you love this game or hate this game, everyone can agree the soundtrack is incredible. This is not only my favorite soundtrack in the entire Castlevania series, but one of my favorite soundtracks in all of gaming. In fact, this is the soundtrack that first inspired me to start making video game music. Now, I'm not going to show you the entire soundtrack in this video, we'll be here all day, but I will be playing some of my favorite tracks, and I'll post a link to the entire soundtrack in the description below. Now sit back and enjoy. Each character in this game is a little bit more balanced than others, which is another reason why a lot of people don't really like it that much. For example, Dracula, Death, and Aeon are incredibly overpowered, especially Aeon. Holy shit. That being said, I usually don't play as them because it makes the game a little bit unfair for the other person and very easy for the person who picked them. It takes away a little bit of the fun. I myself am a hardcore Alucard main, and a lot of his moves are directly from Symphony of the Night. So it's really fun to perform them, even if you do it in a completely different way than you do in Symphony, but, you know, they're still the same attacks. But hey, that's just my opinion. If you guys hate this game, don't worry, 99% of the fan base will agree with you. But for me, Castlevania Judgment is a game I constantly return to. I just have so much fun with it, and I can't really explain why. I just enjoy this game a lot. But enough about me rambling about this game that I like and nobody else does. Let's talk about something everybody can enjoy. A new Classicvania. Yeah, it's been a while since we've had one of those, huh? Come back tomorrow when we take a look at Castlevania The Adventure Rebirth. See you then.